Emu, take the call.
Well, awake at last. I thought I'd have to call your babysitter, Pete.
Don't start with me, Tom. What time is it?
2:15.
Great. Time to go home.
Pete, it's 2:15 in the afternoon.
Not again. How much was it this time?
6 bottles?
Freeman will have my head on a poker this time. Put it on my tab, will ya? I'll pay you back on Monday.
No problem, buddy. Pete. Pete. You forgot something.
Shoot. Was I showing it off again?
Yep.
Did I get some?
You were coughing the bar, Pete. Come on.
Oh yeah, right. I can bend in ways you've never imagined. Shit, where'd I park? Emu, locate vehicle, please.
Yes, Detective Wolf. Please proceed ahead 20 meters, then turn right.
Emu, identify the caller from earlier.
Yes, Detective Wolf. Identification confirmed. Detective Steiner.
Great, now he's gonna lecture me. What did he want?
Detective Steiner has left you a voicemail. Would you like me to play it?
Go ahead, just lower the volume.
Playing message.
Pete, you better get your ass to Left Pitts Plaza before I do, or I will make sure you won't be able to sit on it again for the rest of your life. We got a damn gold case here. You want Mackenzie to get the scoop? Get your ass here now! Oh, and Judy called. She wants her curtains back.
End message.
Yeah, sure, she'll get her curtains. Emu, plot the fastest course to Lapid's Plaza and dial Detective Steiner back, please.
Right away, Detective Wolf. Course plotted. Calling Detective Steiner.
Where the hell are you?
On my way, Klaus. Give me a rundown.
Rundown? Mackenzie is taking over the site. The army is coming in to secure the damn place. Oh, and they're locking off the entire damn block.
Army? What do they want there?
Well, if you were here on time, you would know. Just get here and I'll at least try to get some clearance for us.
Yeah. I'm almost there. Emu, sweep the media channels. Let's see how far this goes.
Already done, Detective. Both Channel 1 and 6 are covering the story. Iliad Times and Correspondent BI have released net articles regarding to the incident, stating that the senator has been assassinated.
Give me the TAC data.
Detective Steiner was correct. The military has locked out the entire city block from reporters and civilians. They were all evacuated to the nearest exit. The senator was scheduled for a series of interviews throughout the city. This was to be his first public appearance after his initial hospitalization, and his first media interview in his run for re-election.
Circumstances of the hospitalization, Emu.
Attempted assassination, Detective.
I don't remember the case being here.
Senator Wilkes was visiting Kirigan 1, a new independent colony in the Horus sector. The attempt occurred at 15:03 hours on September 26, 2566. Kieran Gunta, a local civil rights activist, charged at the senator with a K9 combat knife and lacerated his left lung while breaking 2 ribs.
5 months ago, eh? What's the status of the activist?
Deceased.
Any report from the local PD?
Kieran Gunta, born May 10, 2529. Death, September 26, 2566. Age at time of death, 37. Species, human. Service, 2547 through 2553. Rank, Lieutenant. Division, 501st Marine Corps. Honorably discharged. Long history of psychopathic behavior and delusional tendencies. Cause of death, heart attack.
A heart attack?
No further information, Detective.
Well, at least we can rule him out of the equation. Run self-diagnostics, Emu.
Diagnostics engaged.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is a restricted area.
I'm Detective Peter Wolf.
You have 1 hour, Detective. After that, the area will become off limits. All information regarding the case is to be transferred to a local MP officer. Am I making myself clear, Detective?
Crystal clear. So what we got here?
Well, you've done it again. Nothing is happening. Mackenzie pretty much sucked this place dry.
There's always something left.
Ugh. Fine. We got 4 dead bodies and a missing senator.
By any chance, were the bodyguards from the military?
Nah, personal.
So a senator hires 4 bodyguards to escort him to a simple interview? What was his name again?
I just don't get it. You know what he was here for, but you don't know his name. Sometimes I think you use the wrong side of your body to think with. His name is Senator Wilkes, by the way.
Shut up.
Any clue as to why the damn military is getting involved?
Beats me. All I know is that they are serious about this.
So we had any witnesses?
Yeah, a few reporters saw a car pull right up after 2 distinctive shots were heard. Some say it was actually 3 shots and that there was no car.
Eyewitnesses, huh? Well, let's see. We have 4 guards. 2 are positioned in the same vehicle, both facing the entrance to the building. We have 1 guard ready to take the senator back, so he's facing towards the road, while another guard is escorting the senator out of the building. No civilian casualties, meaning they're precision shots. Looks a lot like simple kidnapping for ransom to me.
Yeah, it sure does.
Now regarding to the shots. The shots were fast enough to take down the guards, and take care of the senator, and avoid any other casualties. Meaning being close to the senator and eliminating the guards would be impossible, considering the area would be surrounded by reporters and civilians.
You think it was more than 1?
Did Mackenzie find anything?
Well, the first thing he did was take the bodies for autopsy, and then scouted the area around the building and through the block.
Did you manage to take a look at the bodies?
Well, it seemed to me to be 2 headshots clean right through the visors. Their guard had 1 body shot, but I did not see the other one.
I want you to give a call to the morgue, find out the exact positioning of the shots, and get me a background check on the senator.
I'll get right on it.
Three shots, 4 dead bodies, and no civilians. The shooter must have had an elevation, but also had to be close to the location. Considering the shots would cause panic, it would give the senator perfect means to escape. It doesn't add up.
Done. They should have the results in a few minutes.
Does it not seem strange? Look at the positioning of the bodies. Don't they seem off?
What do you mean?
Look, distance between them, 3 shots, and the vehicles are at least 10 feet apart. And to top it off, it was a moving target. The shooter must have been overlooking the entrance. At the angle, that would allow him to quickly change targets and keep the accuracy on point.
Rooftops, buildings, apartments, could be anywhere.
It has to have a specific angle. Emu, take a scan of the area. List possible locations for a sharpshooter.
Yes, Detective Wolf. Scanning the area.
If only all women were like her.
That's asking a bit too much.
Scan complete, Detective. 7 possible locations found.
Let's start slow. Emu, what is the closest location?
Calculating. Closest building can be found 100 meters ahead.
Well, let's check it out. We'll be back.
Doesn't look like much.
After you.
Watch your head. no ceilings.
They really should have thought of that during construction. Emu, what is this building?
Processing request, Detective. Data retrieved. This building was constructed 54 years ago by the first colonists in order to house a beacon for incoming shuttles. Ever since was abandoned, and the legislature has ignored its hazardous condition. End quote. That is all from the archive, Detective.
Thank you, Emu.
Wow.
Mackenzie messed up big time. Look at this. Asshole left the murder weapon just sitting here.
A chair, and what the hell is this?
It's one of those long-range directional microphones.
Why would our kidnapper need that?
Take a look at this. See something wrong?
No? What?
There's no way he could have taken out the guard walking with the senator. The angle's just plain wrong.
So we are dealing with more than one after all. This thing looks like it could take down a freaking tank.
Or go through two bodies in a reinforced windshield. We have to get this thing to the lab, pronto.
What about those two over there?
Technically, this evidence is outside of the search zone and crime scene. Tell Tarf and Remy to get this thing and the rest of the evidence to the station ASAP. And quietly.
On it.
Leaving a weapon behind. Either he's overconfident or just plain stupid. Even if it was 3 shots, that doesn't explain how he got all 4 guards and managed to get a hold of the senator. Did you get those results back?
It's coming in right now. Both drivers were shot in the head. Clean entrance and exit wounds. One had a body shot, went from the left side through the spinal cord and out, under a 120-degree angle. And the last died from multiple body shots. The weird thing though, is no bullets were found, just dusty residue.
Clever. So our shooter started with a lone driver, then switched to the other vehicle. With one shot, he managed to take both of them down. That leaves the escort guard, which was taken down by someone else. Were the shots specific to his right side?
Give me a minute. Yeah? Uh-huh. Thanks. All shots were from the right, closely grouped together.
So, the second shooter was from the right. He fired his weapon as the other guards fell, got through the crowd, got to the senator, and got away.
Seems risky to me. Why bother doing it in the public place?
Exhibition. A public kidnapping is a perfect way to show the completion of the task. Listen, get our forensics team. Let them sweep the area. I want to know what killed the escorting guard.
But Mackenzie had his team here already.
Well, get our team to double check.
Detective Wolf, Commissioner Freeman would like to see you.
Here it goes again. Klaus, take care of things here. Freeman's at it again.
Sure thing, boss. Good luck.
Check the road reports. Find me the longest route to the station.
Taking the Bayside Road would prove most fruitful, Detective.
Wow, I can't wait to see what they got.
Yeah, if they want it to be done quietly, it must be pretty unique.
You think that they will keep us on the case with them?
They called us, right?
They trust us, right? That's the answer to your question.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Detective Wolf, Detective Steiner is on line 1.
Put him through.
Pete, I just had a thought. You think it was a local incident?
You think it was split jaws?
Or paladins? I mean, the center did run a heavy campaign against the Mafia in this hemisphere. It could be just a simple bag and tag.
Could be. But why waste the time and not just finish him off first? And even then, you think any of them could really pull this off this clean and efficient?
Good point.
Right, but it's worth looking into. Klaus, check on Split Jaws. See if you can sniff something out with them. I'll check on the Paladins. They owe me a favor anyway.
So, you're sending me to the Singhelians while you go to the humans. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
The last thing they want is an IPD on their asses. And it'll be fun. Maybe you'll be lucky this time around. Actually win something.
Okay, fine. But tonight, you are paying for the drinks.
I always pay for the drinks.
Emu, check if there are any cameras in the plaza.
Accessing city schematics. Detective, there are 3 cameras throughout the plaza. However, all of them were offline during the time of the incident.
So they really want to be hidden? And what is the purpose of doing it in front of civilians? Emu, transfer all the footage 2 days before the incident until the time the cameras went offline to my station.
Transferring data, Detective Wolf.
Thank you, Emu.
May I be of any other assistance?
Run through all political opponents of Senator Wilkes and his past acquaintances. Check for violent behaviors and known psychiatric irregularities within the group.
It will take some time, Detective. I would need to postpone other utility programs in order to operate within capacity.
Understood.
Hey there, Wolf.
Jinx, still on dormant duty, I see. What was it this time?
I shot Sergeant Leslie in her, ass with a taser.
Huh. That must have been something.
Yeah, well, you are clear, Wolf. See you around.
Sure thing, Chinksy.
Hey man, do you know when I'm going to be able to pick up my car? Ma'am, there are no visiting hours today. Let me out. I'm innocent.
So, what's the verdict, Laura?
Oh, the usual. You know, you look so much better today.
Well, I did spend a night in a bar.
Aw, and you didn't invite me?
Well, wish me luck.
Don't let him hurt that cute face of yours.
You wanted to see me, Commissioner?
Tell me, Wolf, what are you doing here?
You called me. I came.
No. What are you doing here on the Force?
What am I doing here?
You show up to work late, drunk. The last few weeks I've not even seen you behind your desk. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm doing my job.
Don't tell me that you are working. In the last month you've not solved even one case, not even assisted any. I don't even know why I try. If it was not for your mother, I would have you. Give me your badge.
You can't be serious, Gordon.
Your badge!
Come on, Gordon. Give me just one more chance.
Don't make me cut your pay! You are taking off any current cases until further notice. Laura, bring me Holland's report. And some painkillers.
Contact Detective Steiner.
Connecting, Detective.
So, how did it go?
Took away my badge.
Oh, we dropping the case?
Not even close.
Are you finished over there?
Yeah, I'm heading over to Split Jaws.
Anything on the residue?
Yeah, crystals. High density crystals. Either from a T-31 rifle or Type 25 carbine.
So, mid-ranged covey weapons. They've got resources, alright. I'll head over to the Paladin's bar. Give me a call once you're done with Split Jaws.
Will do.
Emo, anything on Wilkes' acquaintances?
Negative, Detective. Clear records throughout all of the political adversaries and supporters, however. In the past 24 hours, Senator Wilkes had numerous calls from Chairman Typho.
Typho? The chairman of Tempo Corp?
Affirmative, Detective.
Could be a lead. Plot the course to Paladin's bar, and then to Tempo Corp Central Office.
Should I schedule an appointment with Chairman Typho, Detective?
Wouldn't want to scare him. Let's make it a surprise.
A personal query, Detective, if I may.
Permission granted.
Is acting against direct orders of Commissioner Freeman would result in the termination of our partnership, Detective?
Since when are you so emotional? I'm stuck with you for a long time, Emo.
Thank you, Detective. I will resume primary functions.
Where do you think you're going?
What happened to Glark?
He's no work here no more. Out at last, grunt.
You're going to regret this, buddy. Vriska, it's Steiner. One of your bulkheads won't let me in. Yeah, that's him. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Idiot, do you know who this is? You incompetent imbecile. Finish your shift here and then start shivering shit in the back, useless cretin. My apologies, boss. It will not happen again. Sorry about that, Mr. Steiner. It won't happen again. How may I be of service?
Business, unfortunately. I like to speak to Sir Ghoul.
Of course, Mr. Steiner. Please follow me. And once again, my apologies for our security.
Rondo!
How is my number one guest doing?
Not bad, not bad. Little occupied with work, but overall not bad.
Good, good. So, what can I help you with?
Work. Got a few leads, though you might be able to help. You heard about today's incident at Lipet's Plaza?
Of course. The media blown this into a central story.
Well, I thought you had something to do with it.
Close. You hurt my feelings, and I thought we were friends.
Let's be honest now. It was done fast, professionally, and right to the point. And the only ones capable of doing something like this are your goons.
I take that as a compliment. But you know we don't do politics. Besides, Senator Wilkes was in support of casinos in his campaign. Something about stimulating the economy. I get to build more casinos, government gets taxes, win-win. So, getting rid of him is against my interests.
That leaves paladins then.
Paladins? You can't be serious. They can barely keep their territory running. Plus, they don't have friends like you to help them out with delicate cases. I tell you what, I'll look into this, and if I get something, I'll call you up.
Really? Usually it's the other way around, Rando.
You do me a favor, I do you one. Simple courtesy.
I guess so. Well, as always, it's a pleasure.
You sure you don't want to stay around? Might win something good for your missus.
No thanks, I'll pass this time around. Pete, it looks like Split Jaws is clean.
You sound upset about that.
I'm still handsomely alive, aren't I?
I'm almost at the Paladin's bar. Emu picked up another trail, and Chairman Typho of Temple Corp, he called Wilkes 30 times in the past 24 hours.
We gotta chase every lead then? Oh god, it's the Machinima case all over again.
Close to it. In the meantime, run to the lab, get reports on the rifle and the equipment, see if anything useful can be gathered from there.
I'm sure that Freeman has sent the word there about your suspension.
Well, you still have authority. You might as well use it.
Oh, I shall take advantage of that, Mr. Wolf. 3 weeks, you get me lunch.
I already agreed to pay for the drinks. There's no way I'm getting you lunch.
Oh well, it was worth a shot.
Alright, I'm by the Paladin's Club. Relay the data to Emu. I'll have a talk with Igor.
Alright. Oh, and give me one of those Soviet kielbasas.
Fine.
Freeloader.
Поцелуй меня везде, поцелуй меня везде, 18 мне уже.
вас давно не видал.
Да, я очень занят. Работаю украли все время.
Вы долго будете оставаться?
Нет, я пришел к вашему боссу.
Follow me, please. Босс, детектив Ульф пришел встретиться с вами.
Ah, Wolfie, my favorite four-jawed friend. How have you been?
Not bad, Igor. Besides all the crap in my life, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. So, my humble officer of the law, how can mighty Igor be of help?
Well, I'm sure you're aware that a certain senator has gone missing, and I was wondering if you knew anything on the matter.
Ah, Senator Vooks, right? Yes, I heard about that. It's a shame, really. I was looking forward to his election.
Really?
Well, it is not a secret that he is a pain in my ass, but he advocated the growth of private sector for a long time. I might not agree with him about his casino growth act, as if spitjaws need more power than they have now. But that man has put more money in my pocket than this cop alone.
Well, at least that's some good news. That means it wasn't a dispute between you two, or Splitjaws.
Volvi, we have been at peace with those squid heads. No offense. For over a decade. I'll tell you what, I've got a comrade that works on a hydro plant. He has ears in places that even I won't bother sending my boys into. Talk to him, he might help you.
Alright, Igor, but that doesn't make us even close to being even.
You know, Volvi, you are the only living person I owe something to. Let's keep it that way. I'll send a word to my contact. Watch your ass, comrade.
До свидания, Igor. Emu, anything new?
Detective Steiner has not left any messages.
Looks like a dead end. The only hope is that something turns up with the rifle.
Detective, would exploring Antonio's contact be considered as a lead?
Yes, but I'd much rather keep it in our circle for now.
Detective Steiner is on line 1. Patching him through.
Well, what do you want? The good news or the bad news?
You're gonna tell me both of them anyway.
Well, the rifle and equipment is clean. So clean, in fact, that there was no residue in the barrel from anything. It's as if it came from the assembly line just now. On top of that, this thing has been modified in such a way that our techs can't even understand what half this shit does.
I hope this wouldn't happen. Shit!
I also dug through Wilkes' history. Looks like he was involved in a big scandal case back in '58.
The new Iliad Purge.
Yeah, back then he was advocating for relocation of all non-humans into separate suburbs.
I know. One saying Healy stood up and protested. Rallied an entire city to protest. And another paid for it with her life.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was...
Just drop it. Let's just concentrate on the...
coming. They won't let you go. Drop the investigation, or they will turn you into me. Run.
Emu.
Detective, I have called EMT to the scene. They will arrive in moments. Do not worry, Detective. I will be monitoring your vital signs.